Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, all of you. Here in Malaysia, we are afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank the Flora Charles give me this opportunity to give my speech regarding special education. Second, I would like to thank all of you who has been here right now today, friends, and I am very honored to share my knowledge and my experience regarding special educations. So the third, I would like to thank God because give me this opportunity with you today, and I hope all of you, join this conference, and hope you all in good health, in great health, and I also hope that you are in a comfortable mode, and you are in good in what are you doing and what are you doing. So today I would like to share my research, about special educational leadership, because I am the special education lecturer, and my expertise is in special education leaderships, and I'm also introduced, or I mean established my theory called Norazmi Unique Special Education Leadership Theory, which in 2020, so right for that theory. So again, welcome to 2022 22nd International Conference on Business, Economics, Law, Language and Psychology, ICBELLP, 16th 17th November in London. It's for psychology. So my speech today, title keynote is through special education leaderships, better you avoid this in your leadership. So I this research I carried in 2021, early 2021, which is having runs for COVID-19 that year. So now still battling for COVID-19 now, but it's not that serious as 2020, 2021. So when I'm carrying out this research study, it's it focuses on environment that special education students, their school leads special education in a very hard environment, very hard situations. So go through to be the better leader, to be applying the best leaderships that you can for special education. So some of and some of action that because you need to avoid, because special education is the unique education service, which is we deal with the special needs students, we deal with disability students, we deal with the teachers who teach the special education students, we deal with teachers who's having workloads, task load, burden load. So to be the best leader, find the best leadership to the special education, you have to be smart. The way you want to be smart is you better avoid some of the elements in leadership. Maybe the element of leadership you can apply it for educational situation, educational organization, but for special educations, some of the elements you have to avoid, because the special educations we have difference from the education, the normal education service. The students, the teachers, the management, the schools, also the facilities. We have the different normal situations. So again, what uh, some of elements in your leaderships if you want to be the better leader for special education. So this is me again, Dr. Nordin. I am special education lecturer, Faculty of Education, Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, here in Malaysia. Or in English, we state as the National University of Malaysia, Kebangsaan National. Okay, so this is what we have to face, what we have to meet, the student we have to meet when we deal with special education. So the leader who lead the special education also, they have to face this situation. They have to face this kind of students. They have to face this category of disabilities of the students. If you can see here, we have cerebral palsy students, which are they cannot move their joint. Their joint can function like the normal people. So if they have cerebral palsy, they can't bend their hands. They can't bend their leg. They can't also bend their fingers, because the fingers also have joint. So these difficulties make the teachers also difficult, also burden, or they have the task load to. So when we deal with this kind of students, the teachers have to do more work. Okay, so when you lead something like this situation, you also have to be the smart leader for special education. You have to be a unique leader for the unique situation, the special education situation. So also, if you can see here, this is a Down syndrome students. Down syndrome students, if you know, they have their tantrum. They can get angry, suddenly get angry, and so they have a very powerful energy. So special education of these students, this is the some of the category of special education. But we have more. We have blind, we have dyslexia, then we have deaf, mute, we have also multiple is blind, and also is also deaf. These challenges, these are the biggest challenges to manage, to lead special education. So for this is my introduction is developing human capital is very important in producing successful organizations. In one organization, we have human, we have officers, school, we have teachers, we have students, we have principals. So to develop this human capital is very important to get the organization, the school. It can develop, can be identified more accurately in schools, including special education. In the context of special education, what we have discussed here, human development is more a priority. Why? Because we deal with the unique and disabled students. Among the key citizens in special education who need to be given attention by the leaderships by the leader, of course, are teachers and students with special needs, like I stated before. Okay, so the teachers need to be led with relevant method, and student in turn need to be given the best example in every management conducted. Why? They are unique. The students are unique. The students are special. So they have to treat, they have to lead by special, by smart leader. Various studies has been conducted on effective leadership for both mainstream and special education. Okay, so my research background is it is the responsibility of leader in special education to implement that, also the appropriate leaderships. So when we combine that effective and appropriate, uh, that unique leadership or smart leaderships. So most study focus on how leaders perform their duties properly. However, my studies focus on the aspect that should be avoided. Many kind of studies, many kind of research that propose how to be the good leader. But in my studies, in this research, we will look to the elements that we have to avoid if we want to be the best or the great or the smart leader in special education. So this is what I'm stated before. This is my theory that I post during my PhD studies. So it is called Norazmi Special Education Unique Leadership Theory. I have, yeah, I have its copyright in 2020. So what is the theory say? In maintaining the success of special education program, the welfare of teachers and SNS means special needs students need to be taken into account. To deal with these two kind of human, kind of person of human. One is teacher, second is students. So therefore, the basis for this theory of leadership is based on leadership. Those focuses on the welfare of teachers and the achievement of students. Okay. So to achieve this, leadership needs to control the task load of teachers, inculcate teachers' job satisfaction so that students can achieve their target. So as a result, school administrators or school leaders need to have 5 uniqueness in their leadership. If one is unique leadership styles, okay, you have to focus on many elements to the student and to the teachers. Okay, that their work on scopes and also the duties. And then the second unique element to your leadership is you have to have the unique knowledge which is based on special education. Third one, you have to have also the unique attitude. In addition to leadership style and knowledge, school leaders also need to have a unique attitude toward leading special education. Attitudes are concerned. You lead the normal school, also you have to concern, but in special education you have to more concern, more empathy, in-depth love for the of students, and more at the discretion of deciding something for teachers and the students. And the fourth unique experience. If you want to lead special educations, you have to gain your experience with special education teachers and also special education students. And last but not least, you have to get the unique qualification in normal leadership. Also, you have to have again the qualification. So, my research methodology is a qualitative approach, fully qualitative approach. I have conducted interview sessions for 20 special education teachers randomly, select in here, and then there is a semi-structured interviews, and it takes only 15 to 20 minutes. And because of pandemic, I conduct this online via Google Meet. Okay, and then it's recording. Then after recording, record that sessions. I make the systematic analysis to get the elements. What elements you have to avoid if you want to lead these special education. So the findings like this. Almost most of the respondents, most of the informant, all the informants, majority of them give opinion to avoid these five elements. These five elements that you have to avoid in special education. See for the highest elements, shapes. Bias means you give attention in justice from normal and also special. So also majority of them says overly assertive, trustworthy. You should avoid this one. Autocratic. Special education doesn't need autocratic leader. It needs special education because special education is it's a love. It's responsible. Autocratic is use their power to get what they want. Special education is what we want as a group, as a whole, as a purpose. Also, we have to avoid impunity. Okay, so these five we get from the informant that these five we have to avoid if we want to be the best, the great, smart special education. So based on the findings of the study, it is clear to prove that leadership is able to control the climate of special education as a whole. Respondents or informants are of the view that leadership is a key factor in creating a cheerful and quality learning environment in special education. Of course, because the leadership can control all the climate in the school. They also agreed that good leadership can enhance good cooperation between special education teachers and school administrators. So this is why the autocratic elements have to avoid from special education leadership. leaderships. Special education teachers who are taken care of their welfare are less stressed, are able to carry out their duties well, as well as we can get benefits now. As is well known, there is always pressure for special education teachers in facing the challenge of students with various special needs, various disabilities. Therefore, special education teachers agree that there are several aspects that need to be avoided by the leadership in order to achieve the desire to make special education better. Okay? All 20 respondents state that that's five elements. Okay, bias, right, and then assertive, aggressive attitude should be avoided by leaders in special education. Such as attitude is capable of adding a sense of discomfort and hatred towards one and another, including special education teachers and also the students, special needs students. Then distrust in performing tasks becomes another aspect that should be totally avoided by attitudes that reflects autocratic culture should be avoided in every type of educational leadership style, especially here in special education. So, um, with its autocratic nature and easy to manage, will make the leadership marginalized and disrespect. So, as a conclusions, collectively, leadership is a very challenging field and has a wide scope in its implementation. Various aspects needs to be given attention in leadership in special education to such as needs of teachers, the diversity of students and facilities available, the climate and also the current situation. Facing this various challenge, certain aspects need to be avoided to ensure that the special education climate is always in good conditions, cheerful and less stressful on teachers and also the special needs students. All aspects proposed are to be enabled leadership to help develop the potential of teachers and students in special education. As a suggestion, this study needs to be further expanded in its field. Okay, so I think that's all for this session. And if you have any question, you can contact me on email norazmi@uk. Okay, so thank you for give your attention here. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you give your times and your attention. And thank you, Dr. Florachas, and thank you, Nara. Thank you, SSHRA, and thank you, Eurasian Research. Thank you. Till we meet again. We'll get the benefits